Select your hero.
Then get ready to move.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm back, and today I'm bringing you a video where I get 72 eliminations on Oasis. Now, you might have noticed that the game is already 2 rounds in, and at this point I have 18 eliminations, and now I have 19, and now I have 20. So right now I have 20 eliminations, and I actually played Zarya in the first 2 rounds, but I felt like it just wasn't working. I felt like we just didn't have enough damage, and so I switched to Soldier 76. And it turned out to be a good choice because I think that I really made a big difference in this game after making the switch. See, this map is kind of hard to play for me. Although I have had some pretty incredible games on it, I still don't quite understand how to play it. I don't think it plays much like any other Overwatch map. The weird thing about this map is that, unlike other Overwatch maps, you can say Reinhardt is good on this map, and I don't think that's necessarily true on this map. Don't get me wrong, Reinhardt can still be used and be effective like always, but I feel like this is Reinhardt's worst map because of the flanks on the left and because of the flanks on the right, and then of course you have the choke point in the middle. Because there's 3 different areas to attack from, having a Reinhardt doesn't really do anything for you, in my opinion. And that's why I think that this map is kind of a wild card for a lot of people. And one of the reasons I chose to do a voiceover on this game is because you could probably tell already, no one on my team was saying anything at all this whole match. So after switching to Soldier 76, I decided I'm going to pick on that McCree, because honestly, I don't think he's a good player at all. I don't say that to be mean to him, I just say that as an observation. And you guys can implement that into your own game as well. If you find someone on the other team to be a weak player, go at them, attack them. Keep picking at them, challenge them. If you're a DPS player, honestly, you have to do that. You have to kill the other DPS. If I'm able to kill the other team's DPS heroes early in the round, it's gonna give me a huge advantage because that will leave me as being one of the only DPS heroes on the field. So I will just have free reign to just rain down damage, and it feels amazing. Like right now. When their DPS is out of the fight like that, there's not much that can contest me. And that's when playing DPS is super fun. As you can see, their McCree just isn't a strong player. And I've already taken a note of that in this game. And I'm going to keep going at him as much as I can. Because I already know that he has a mental block on me because I keep asserting myself so strongly when I see him. Like right here. He's afraid of me. He doesn't even hit a shot on me and he leaves. Stuff like that is really important to note, and if you're going to be a truly great Overwatch player, or any video game player for that, you need to be able to play the game within the game. What is the game within the game? It's what I'm doing to this McCree this match. It's challenging him, it's picking on him, it's always getting in his face whenever he's around. It doesn't show up in the stats, per se, but it's the biggest tip I could give to any player who's looking to improve. Play the game within the game.
Score 2-1. Round 4. Capture the objective.
Now, I'm not sure if you guys are able to tell or not, but I recently purchased a new microphone, and the microphone is the Shure SM7B. This is a dynamic condenser microphone, which actually goes against conventional YouTuber wisdom. Most people, when they get into Twitch streaming and YouTube video creation, they immediately go for the condenser microphone. And condenser microphones are cool, but the problem with them is that they capture everything. You can hear your keyboard in the background, which, by the way, I've gotten many complaints about. You can hear people walking around upstairs. They pretty much capture everything in the room. And that's not necessarily a bad thing if you don't have a mechanical keyboard or if you live in a quiet house, but that just wasn't the case for me, so I had to go with the dynamic condenser microphone. This microphone is absolutely incredible, and it's the microphone that you're hearing me talk on right now. It's the voice you're hearing right now is completely raw. I'm doing absolutely zero post-processing other than volume control, but that's it. I'm not using any other audio software, nothing. The voice you're hearing right now is completely unprocessed, and it's a testament to how much this microphone cost me. This microphone cost me over $500 off Amazon. I am Canadian, so obviously that price is a little bit inflated, but I think it was really worth it, and it's the best purchase I've made for my setup to date. Speaking of good purchases, some of you may be aware, although I haven't announced this or told many people about it, but I am in the process of making my own home studio, so I can elevate the quality of my content even further. Now, some of you may know I always upload in 4K, and I do my best to get the volume right, and I always put a lot of time into my videos because I think YouTube is unlike Twitch. I think on Twitch, it's okay to be imperfect because everything's happening live, and there's only so much processing you can do. In fact, post-processing isn't viable at all. It's live. It's a live stream. So you can't do any post-processing. So if you happen to be imperfect on a live stream in terms of quality or video quality, audio quality, events or anything, gameplay in general, you can't be at fault for that. And watching live has its benefits, and watching on YouTube has its benefits. Because I believe, this is just my opinion, that if you watch something on YouTube, specifically Overwatch gameplay, it should be in high quality. Because you're watching it on demand, and the uploader of it actually has an opportunity to post-process it. And that's just my belief, and I think it's one of the reasons I always upload in 4K. And I always do my best to try and edit downtime out to make my videos flow and make my deaths as seamless as possible, and always try and keep the action up on you guys' screens. It's something that I like to do, and I think that it separates me from a lot of other Overwatch YouTubers. Even pro Overwatch players, I think that their YouTube channels, they have a lot of subs, but I just don't think the quality's there necessarily. It honestly seems like all they do is just rip the content off of their previous Twitch broadcast, which is not what I do, actually. I record all of my gameplay locally at 100,000 bitrate, and then I edit it, and I put a lot of time into editing it to make it flow, and then I render it in 4K. Now, it's upscaled 4K, so the reason I do this, I know a lot of people don't have 4K monitors, but if you choose 4K on the bottom right-hand settings of YouTube, it actually plays back the video at an 80,000 bitrate, as opposed to the 30,000 bitrate of 1080p. So the video you watch is still actually 1080p, but you're getting over double the bitrate, which makes the quality seem honestly almost lossless. If you select 4K on my videos, you pretty much see my screen exactly how I see it. It's almost crystal clear. In fact, I would say it is crystal clear. You can see every single detail. It's something that I do on every single one of my videos. And if you ever see a video of mine that isn't 4K, it's just because YouTube hasn't processed it in 4K yet. It's just a matter of time. Sometimes they never do, and I don't know why. They just pick and choose. But I would say 90% of my videos are all in 4K because quality is something that I really care about. And I don't think there's an excuse to not have good quality here on YouTube.
Round 5. Capture the objective.
Okay, so here we are in round 5, and it's 2-2, and this game has been crazy. It's been back and forth. Both these teams at this point, in my opinion, would deserve to win. Although I would say less so for the other team because they've only had to play against me as Soldier for 3 rounds. And in these 3 short rounds, I have made anything less but then easy work of them. I don't say that to brag. That's just what happened. So in this, right before this round started, I kind of thought to myself, not even kidding, I thought to myself, I'm not losing this game. I don't respect these players. I don't respect that McCree. I don't respect that Junkrat on the other team, even though he's a really good Junkrat. He's pro like Crow, the #1 ranked Junkrat on the planet. Junkrat's just not a good hero, especially against Soldier 76. Junkrat isn't really that effective, and so I had zero respect for this team, and I didn't think that, honestly, if I was Soldier from the very start, I think this would have been 3-0, and I think it would have been a sweep. So in this round, I play really aggressively, really confidently. You see, I'm not backing down from this D.Va at all. And this McCree, I'm going to continue to pick away at him because I don't respect him as a player either. I'm killing traps. I'm staying away. I'm zoning the other team. I'm really trying not to die. Getting D.Va out of her mech. Killing D.Va. Looking at Zarya. walking towards Zarya, challenging her. See, this, I'm playing supremely confident. As you can tell, I don't have respect for these players in the other team. I don't think they're good players, and I don't think this game should even be tied. I don't know what the deal was in the previous rounds. If you notice right now, I'm the only player in the whole match that's flaming at the moment. I'm not afraid of this McCree, and I don't think I end up dying in this round either. This was our round because I chose, and I said that it was going to be. I said it to myself. This is my second tactical visor. I'm not hesitating. As you can see, I'm very focused because I do not want to lose this game. This is actually my top 500 game. If I win this game, I'm going to get top 500. And I didn't think that these players were worthy of a win. If you notice, we're still losing this round, actually, believe it or not, considering I haven't died once. This is what I like to call willing my team to victory. If you see, still playing, supremely confident, challenging that Zarya toe-to-toe like I don't even care. Almost 90% on another tac visor, and some of you might have been in my stream during this game. It was a pretty intense game, and I'm just really glad that we could end up winning it, taking care of his tire. I'm always focused on where this Junkrat is. Since he is a strong player in himself, I always try to keep an eye on him. If you notice, I'm being very decisive in everything that I do. Killing this McCree once again. That McCree literally cannot even touch me. He should just end his career, honestly. No, I'm just kidding. But after this game, maybe he should consider it, because I think that I own his soul. If you guys don't know, I do live stream a ton more now, and I think we're starting to build a community over there on my Twitch channel, and we're all starting to get to know each other, and we have our own inside jokes. And it's always fun. I was actually not open to Twitch streaming at first because I just wanted to be a YouTuber. But then I started Twitch streaming, and the community ended up building itself quite fast. And it's so much more fun than you think it is. Obviously, conceptually, you think about it and you think that it's just a bunch of people watching you play. But it's much more than that, and I think that I actually am starting to build friends on there. You know, and friends in the gaming world, they're always nice to have, you know. You develop your own community and your own culture, and I think that as more people find the stream, if they feel like they fit in, they're going to come on over and check us out. So if you don't know, give my Twitch a follow. There's a link in the description, and you'll get a notification when I go live. Twitch.tv/BoriumsWorld. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you guys want to see more content of mine in the future, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a ton to me. The support you guys give me here on YouTube is absolutely phenomenal, and I truly, truly appreciate it. That being said, if you like the video, don't forget, leave a thumbs up, and if you dislike it for whatever reason, then leave a thumbs down. And if you guys have any comments, feedback, hate, love, anything, please let me know down below in the comments. I try to read as many comments as possible. So if you have anything to say, anything to let me know, any questions, please don't hesitate. Don't be shy. Leave it down below. I truly appreciate it. Also, I do live stream over at twitch.tv/BoriumsWorld. So if you want to watch me play live, I try to be as interactive as possible with my chat. And I think my streams are getting pretty fun. We have a little community built now, and it's a lot of fun. So if you want to watch me play live, go over to twitch.tv/BoriumsWorld and give me a follow, and you'll get the notification when I go live. That being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.